Welcome to WarChronicle, where history's most intense battles, forgotten wars, and untold military stories come to life. From ancient battlefields to modern war zones, we uncover the strategies, the machines, and the men who shape the course of history. This is WarChronicle. The tank, a steel beast born from desperation in World War I, has evolved into one of the most dominant and feared weapons on the modern battlefield. Over more than a century, tanks have transformed from slow, lumbering machines into high-tech armored powerhouses capable of precision strikes, rapid maneuvering, and surviving the harshest combat environments. Chapter 1. Birth of the Tank, 1914-1918. Origins. During World War I, trench warfare had reached a stalemate. Barbed wire, machine guns, and artillery made open attacks nearly suicidal. The British sought a solution: an armored, tracked vehicle that could cross no man's land and crush enemy defenses. First tanks. The Mark I tank debuted at the Battle of the Somme in 1916. It was slow, about 3 to 4 miles per hour, prone to breakdowns. It was uncomfortable for crews, but it proved the concept of armored warfare. French and German experiments. France introduced the Renault FT, which revolutionized design with a fully rotating turret, a concept still used today. Germany, initially skeptical, developed a few A-7V tanks late in the war. Chapter 2. Between the wars 1919 to 1939. Doctrinal development. While some armies ignored tanks after WWI, others saw their potential. Visionaries like JFC Fuller UK, Charles de Gaulle France, and Heinz Guderian Germany developed new tactics combining tanks with infantry, artillery, and air support. The birth of combined arms warfare. Technological improvements. Engines became more powerful, armor thicker, and tracks more reliable. Nations experimented with light tanks for reconnaissance and heavy tanks for breakthrough roles. Soviet innovation. The Soviet Union built massive numbers of tanks like the T-26 and BT series, setting the stage for their World War II armored dominance. Chapter 3. World War II, 1939 to 1945. Blitzkrieg and mobile warfare. Germany's Panzer divisions, supported by the Luftwaffe, stunned Europe with lightning-fast campaigns. The Panzer III and IV were the backbone of early German victories, Allied tank power. Britain produced the Matilda and Churchill tanks. While the U.S. mass-produced the reliable M4 Sherman, the Soviets introduced the legendary T-34, combining sloped armor, a powerful gun, and mobility. Considered one of the best tanks of the war. Tank versus tank battles. From North Africa's deserts to the Eastern Front's frozen plains. Armored clashes like the Battle of Kursk, the largest tank battle in history, showcased the tank's central role in modern warfare. Chapter 4. The Cold War Era, 1994-51991. Shift in role. Post-World War II. Tanks faced new threats like guided missiles and attack helicopters. However, advancements in armor composite and reactive armor and firepower kept them relevant. Iconic tanks. The Soviet T-54 55ths, T-72, and later T-80 became symbols of Warsaw Pact strength. NATO countered with designs like the M60 Patton, Leopard 1, and Chieftain. Arab-Israeli wars, conflicts like the Yom Kippur War, 1973, showed both the vulnerability and resilience of tanks in missile-rich environments. Chapter 5. The Modern Battlefield 1991 Today. Gulf War and Precision Warfare. The M1 Abrams. Challenger 2 and Leopard 2 demonstrated unmatched firepower and survivability against Iraqi T-55s and T-72s during Operation Desert Storm. Technological integration. Modern tanks now feature advanced fire control systems, thermal imaging, digital battle networks, and even active protection systems apps like Trophy to intercept incoming missiles. Urban warfare challenges. Modern conflicts in Iraq, Syria, and Ukraine show tanks adapting to close-quarters combat, drone threats, and hybrid warfare. Future of tanks, with drones, AI, and robotics emerging. Tomorrow's tanks may be unmanned, faster, and integrated with network-centric warfare, But their role as armored spearheads is far from over. From the muddy trenches of World War I to the digital age battlefields of today, tanks have continually adapted to changing technologies and threats. Their evolution is a testament to military innovation, proof that while warfare changes, the need for a heavily armored mobile force remains constant. The battles may be over, but their stories live forever. This was WarChronicle. Subscribe and join us as we march into the next untold chapter of history.